Hello, hello, hello. Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see my screen okay. Happy Sunday. Let me see, Nicholas. Hello, Nicholas. How are you? Welcome in. Would you like to see a Coco realm? I love the movie Coco, so I do think it would make a gorgeous realm. However, I don't see that happening, but honestly, Gameloft can sometimes be unpredictable with what gets around, what gets a DLC, and just what even gets put in the game in general. So I don't know. However, I do think if they go that route, it would make a gorgeous realm. But thank you for hanging out, and hopefully you heard this answer. I'm getting myself settled. Just not streaming so much in the past couple of weeks. Feels like streaming for the first time. So let me also just make sure all my things are working as they should. Okay, let's see. I hear myself, I see myself, and that is a good sign. All right, so my plan for today is going to be a relatively short stream, just come kind of like last minute running around, dailies, not a lot of decorating, but I do have one of my storage rooms, my main storage room, actually, that I want to redo. Just because after and running in and out, dropping stuff off, it is not as efficient as I would like it to be. I learned some things from the new setup that I have, so I know for sure what I want to change, what I want to keep. So that is what am I hearing? Something happened. What happened? Um, I heard a sound. I just don't know what it was. So, um, hopefully it's nothing that messed up the stream. Let's say that. But yeah, I wanna get my dailies done. Redo that room, revamp that room. And I think that'll probably be all that today's stream can handle today. Just in terms of the time that I have allotted for it. And then 3 more sleeps and Wishblossom Ranch will be here. Okay, so let me just make sure. Okay, yep, it looks like everything, at least I see me, hear me. I see Christos back. So hopefully all of you who are here can hear me and see me and can kind of just enjoy this very laid back, chill, cozy stream. All right, let me get myself settled in here. I have been playing Animal Crossing for, I don't even know what I was doing the last time I was in my game, but I've been playing Animal Crossing for the past week or so and really just coming into DDV. My pocket's looking. I can get these things. Um, just to kind of get my chores done, so all the controls feel very foreign to me. It feels like a brand new game because everything is pretty much opposite what I've been doing the past couple of days. So if you see me kind of looking confused on the screen, stuttering with my controls and what I'm doing, that is why. Animal Crossing controls, really just Switch controls in general, have me a little befuddled, if you were. And also, I've been playing Infinity Nikki, which also has opposite controls. so that doesn't help either. All right, so for me, my dailies include going to, oh, yep, storage already full. Includes going to Kristoff, Moana in this DLC. Actually, I don't really need Moana anymore from this DLC. I think I'm good on Wishblossom Ranch. I mean, Storybook Vale fish. But it involves going to Kristoff on all my maps, Aladdin's gem stall, Beast greenhouse stall, some of Moana's stalls, and doing my Remy quest. That's what my dailies have consisted of most recently. And we're gonna pet Hey Hey. Oh, okay. Oh, I was getting pebbles from Hey Hey. All right, so this is actually the room that I want to overhaul once I am done with my dailies. So what's in my pocket? All right, we got some sticks and things. Oh, this chest is getting full. I have to check if the one behind it is equally full. My YouTube is saying, let me know if you guys are getting any buffering or anything. Just because my YouTube is saying it's not running as smooth as it would like. Hello, Brandy with a Y. How are you? Let me know if you can hear me well. I just got a notification, so just drop the microphones in the chat and let me know if you can hear me well. Just because I just got a little alert from YouTube, and I want to make sure everything is running well. Now it says stream health is excellent, but I do want to make sure that's what you guys are seeing on your end. But hello, Brandy with a Y. Happy Sunday. How are you? How are you? Are you doing some Wishblossom Ranch prep this cozy Sunday evening? I am struggling so bad with these controls. I don't remember what does what. Oh, this is... Okay. No, that's not what I need. That's not what I need at all. But are you excited for Wishblossom Ranch? I actually want to do a poll because although it seems like everyone is getting Wishblossom Ranch, that is my assumption. No buffering or lag. Perfect. Thank you, Brandy. I think it passed because it said stream health is excellent now, but I wanted to make sure. I recently found out that there are a few creators, not a few, two, just two of the ones that I follow that won't be getting Wishblossom Ranch for whatever their personal reasons are. And it made me think that while the orbit, everyone in my orbit is getting what Wishblossom Ranch, that doesn't mean that it is unanimously something people are going to get for, again, whatever reason. So I'm going to throw up a poll because I'm curious not only just who's getting it, but who's getting it immediately. So within those 2 weeks to be an early adopter, who plans to get it eventually, even if it is after those 2 weeks, and who's not getting it at all. So I'm going to start that poll. I probably won't be able to get Wishblossom Ranch, at least not right away. No, I feel that, Brandy. So I was hoping she would actually be here when stream started, so I could give her a stream shout out. But a big part, why is my thing not moving? There we go. A big part of why I will be getting it this Wednesday is actually thanks to Ash, aka the Cozy Rocky. She actually went behind my back and got it for me off my throne. Well, not the game itself because it's obviously not out yet. But the kind of pre-order link that I had set up for myself for it, just to make sure I had the funds for at least one copy. And so I owe my being able to get it immediately on Wednesday to Ash, the Cozy Rocky. So hopefully, if she comes in to stream today, I can give her another shout out. Or if she watches this playback, I can give her another shout out. But I totally understand not being able to get it right away. I think it's also kind of a bit of a struggle because it the timing of it, it's right before the holidays. um a lot of, I don't know what my controls are. Oh my gosh, this is going to be such an issue. I forgot to do this one. The timing, it being right before the holidays and kind of thinking about travels and gifts and plans and whatever else comes up this time of year, I think got a rift in time on my PlayStation. I got it on sale. Actually, I think both the times I got it, I got it on my PlayStation as well as my Mac was on sale, if I'm not mistaken. So they do tend to do a fairly decent. Why didn't I not transfer that? There we go. They do tend to do a fairly decent job at running sales on their bundles. So hopefully you can get it when. Oh, hold on. It says I am disconnected. Well, chat is disconnected, which is strange because on my phone chat looks fine, but on the dashboard it says it's disconnected. Technology is weird. I'm just gonna push through. But yeah, so hopefully you can at least get it when it goes on sale. And if nothing else, well, let me ask you this, Brandy. Do you, because I don't want to assume, do you think not getting it, but wanting to have it, and then seeing, people streaming it and what's not, do you think that is something that would be a challenge for you, or you'll still be able to kind of enjoy? Okay, you did see, you had to restart because it was buffering. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I will say, even in a lot of other streams I've been in, watching other people's streams, I have had to leave and or restart streams quite a few times. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I imagine they're tinkering in the background. No, I missed something. This one. There we go. When I was asking, I don't know if you asked my question to you, Brandy. Oh, if you heard my question to you, sorry. Brain fart. Do you think, I am struggling with words and remembering. Okay. Do you think you will still enjoy? Okay, yes, you'll still enjoy watching everyone play. Okay, good, because I know it can go either way, where it's like there are people who I know who don't care for spoilers, for example, and so not having it, they would wait till they have it. I'm not a spoiler person, so I'm like you. I'd still enjoy. I'm going to the fourth floor. I would still enjoy watching people play it, and do all the things. I don't know. At least for me, I think it would actually mean. Hold on, I need to see what letters these are. So some of these are pretty. All right. So what I'll do is just go through everything. I think I would actually enjoy it because then I know exactly what I'm getting myself into, and I can go ahead and skip all the dialogue when I'm doing those quests. So I know I would still be able to enjoy it, but I know everyone's different when it comes to, again, things like spoilers and wanting to experience it on their own for the first time. So I know it could go either way. So I'm glad if the experience won't be ruined for you, Brandy. I can't believe it's already here though. I feel like the announcement for Wishblossom Ranch came so long ago. I feel like I skipped wherever this fish is. I feel like it should have been one of these two corner ones, and I might have skipped This one starts with a W. Oh, wow. Definitely thinking of the wrong fish. Oh, yep, there it is. And I'll do flowers last. After I go get everything else. I don't mind spoilers. Really, if anything, watching others unlock things would make me jumpstart. Exactly. I am the same way. Now I know exactly what I'm getting into. I know what to do, what to expect, and I'm not fumbling all over myself trying to figure out what the quest is and where to find everything. So yeah, I am the same way. Again, go to planes. I'm the same way. I feel like having it after everyone else or watching things before I actually jump in saves me a lot of time. That is in large part why I will probably never do gameplay streams. I tend to skip dialogue and I just want to get to my things. I'm here for the free things. I don't care about any of that other stuff. So yes, it will definitely be a jump start. Also this week is Wicked, which I feel like is something that people are equally excited about in this community. I am not going to go see Wicked, simply because I just don't go to movie theaters. I think I have enough of all of these. Well, no, I think I do need these two. Everything else, I think I'm good. All right. Don't really need flowers from here. Oh, excuse me. But I am going to go. Oh, I forgot to get flowers from Storybook Fair. I am gonna go get flowers so I can get the roses. Yep, I'm just here for the toys. Yep, just give me my things. I don't care about any of that other stuff. But yes, Wicked. I feel like people are equally excited about that. I'm lost. I need to go this way. I also need to clean up, but that's a future me problem because I actually want to finish my Eternity Isle, but also redo the part, not redo, touch up the parts that I did. Because I did a lot of overhead decorating and didn't really come down to the ground a lot to make sure like my paths were manageable. So I need to do that at some point. But again, future me problem. Before I forget, let me go get these flowers. So I know Wicked, people are equally excited about that. I will not be watching it. I'm gonna wait till it's available for streaming, but I will probably buy it. So when it's available for digital purchase, I should say, not for streaming. And that's something else I know a lot of people are gonna go see on the first day because they don't want to be spoiled. Um, and I'm really glad spoilers don't bother me in that regard because I know I would be so upset. Just kind of minding my business, scrolling the internet, and in this day and age, there's nothing that can't be spoiled. So I'm glad spoilers don't bother me because it's gonna be a while before I go see Wicked. I actually finished a Dry Flowers memory a while ago. Only took 2.5 years to get one complete memory. Wow. I don't think I have any. Oh, my inventory is full. No big deal. As long as I just came for the roses. That's why my inventory's been getting full. So I'm only running around with hey, and I was like, my inventory is getting full faster than I am used to. What do I want to run around with? You know what? Let's just run around with Bua. Just cause. I was like, why is my backpack getting so full so fast? Because I'm usually running around with Max and what's his name? R2D2. And I have them both leveled up. Hi, Corgi. Hello. How are you? Happy Sunday. We're just doing a little chitting and chatting while I collect my things. Oh, I just realized my TV volume was up. I was like, why am I hearing myself again? I just want the flowers. Don't want these other things. There we go. But how are you today, Corgi? And what are you up to? Are you excited for Wishblossom Ranch? Are you getting it immediately, eventually? Not at all? Let me know. And we were also talking about Wicked, whether or not people are seeing that immediately, eventually, or not at all. Pick up. And if you see me struggling with my controls, blame Nintendo. I just realized my PNG tuber, her mouth is not moving. Girlie, are you okay? Girly Pop, are you okay? Let me just make sure she is where she's supposed to be. Oh no. If not, I mean, I guess she could just stay there, but that is very strange. Yeah, I don't know. I can't fix it, so I'm gonna leave it alone. You guys got a peek behind the curtain, trying to see me figure out what my PNG tuber is doing, which is nothing. So, all right, let's I always forget where the flowers, little corners they spawn in that none of the vacuums pick up. But yeah, Corgi, if you also see me kind of fumbling around with my we can go to the valley with my controls, it is because I have been playing Animal Crossing and Switch controls are different. And I've been playing Infinity Nikki and my PS5 controls are different. Just because the controller I use on my Mac is mapped a little bit differently. So yeah, remembering what does what has become a bit of a battle, a bit of a hurdle. So if you see me kind of fumbling around, that is why. What are you up to today, this fine Sunday? So once I'm done with my dailies, I only have the valley to go to. Um, right now, I'm headed to the Frosted Heights to see Kristoff. I don't think I'm gonna go to the gem stall. Oh yes, Corgi, thank you for reminding me. Yes, please, everyone, check your sugar balance. I feel so off today, in terms of remembering like how to stream and what to do and what to say. Check your sugar balance. Um, it's past now, but I do still have my first redemption, but I also added a new T redemption. So the T command was always there, but I've now kind of added it more as your daily teacup, your daily sip. So that is a redemption that is there for you to enjoy. And you can see, so these are all the redemptions here, and then these are just all the free commands. Oh, spell that wrong here. So yes, thank you for the reminding me of that, Corgi. Let's see. Oh, and also let's see our ledger and where everyone's tallies are at the moment. I am doing well, Corgi. So I actually planned on starting stream earlier. I got a couple of hours break from my, and the one thing I wanted the most from here, the snow. Hey, hey, hurry up and level up. Anything I can eat real quick? No, nothing here that I can eat real quick. Everything here is a whole lot. All right. I don't live far from here. Let's just go home. Hey, hey. Um, I planned on starting my stream earlier, so that it could be longer because I got a couple hours reprieve from the boss baby. Um, Hold on, give me 1 second. And with those hours, I decided to wash my hair. Wash my hair turned into deep cleaning, deep conditioning my hair, which just turned into a whole thing, and that cut into my streaming time. Okay, let's go drop off flowers. Let's do that. Kaylin, hello, hello, hello. How are you? Happy Sunday. And yeah, ooh, wait, Corey, are you in the top 10? Hold on, let's see. I don't know why Streamlabs posts things in that order. You are. So what are you? Number 9? Yes, you are number 9. Sorry, I had to go close my office door. So we have, all right, well, let me see here. We have Cress at number 1, my daughter at number 2, Hippie at number 3. I am number 4. That's hilarious. We have Topher in at number 5, new name number 6, Brandy number 7, Sherry 8, Corgi 9, and Stream Elements coming in and wrapping up the top. I love that for Stream Elements. I love that for them. But yeah, self-care is important. Yeah, and that's really what it was, Brandy. So whenever I feel I'm on the wrong floor, whenever I feel kind of a little off, I take a shower. It doesn't matter what the time of day is. When I feel like I need, let's see what color flowers I have. So I'm gonna need to go in all the rooms. I will take a shower just to kind of reset my headspace. And so I was like, I'm gonna just take a quick shower and then I'll start stream early. And you know what, this is bothering me. Hold on, guys. Because my chat is also not showing. So let's do that. I'm just gonna switch to the full screen. Um, just to make things easier. Wonderful. Also, I was like, I'm gonna take a quick shower, and then a quick shower turned into washing my hair and then deep conditioning my hair. And it was just a whole thing. And so we're not gonna stream as long as I would have liked, but we're gonna. First of all, I'm very happy with the self-care choices that I made today. I look better than I feel. I look better than I have in for the past couple of weeks. Um, just because wasn't able to, stand and wash my hair and kind of do all the things. And so no regrets. Future me may feel differently about the choices that I made. But I'm very happy that I made those choices. Yes, Brandy, oh wait, I just realized you're tied with New. Oh, so it just, I guess, probably alphabetical order, put New at number 6 and you at number 7, which means you'll pass her today. You'll probably pass her because you were here from the beginning. Hi, Cress. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Sunday, dearest. I am happy to see you. I'm guessing either everyone just got the alert. I did, by the skin of my teeth, share the stream in Discord. But I'm gonna assume that everyone's now maybe getting the stream alert. I've been giving this disclaimer because I have not been in DDB. I do not remember what buttons are. I'm struggling with controls, so bear with me if you see me fumbling. But how are you doing today, Craz? Kay, when did I ask you how you're doing? Yes, but how's everyone doing this fine Sunday? 3 more days before Wishblossom Brand. What did I say? Wishblossom Branch. Wishblossom Ranch. Oh my Lanza. Also the same week as Wicked. Wicked I'm less excited for. I can wait till I can just get it digitally at home. But I do know it is a big deal. A movie that I am excited for that's coming out, I think this just should be empty. Yes. That I think is coming out next week is Zootopia 2. I was just watching Zootopia actually because Zootopia 2 looks so cute. It looks so fun. That really also has me excited. This is a good time in entertainment. Yes, it is because I have been playing Animal Controls. Oh my gosh, Animal Crossing, the controls. Just going from my Switch controller, Animal Crossing, my PS5 controller for Infinity Nikki, and then coming back to this is just my generic Bluetooth controller for basically for DDV. I always feel like I am fighting for my life, trying to remember what to do. Um, and I'll tend to read the screen, but because this is a generic controller, whereas on the other games, I can kind of slow myself down and, oh, press triangle, oh, press A. This one, what the screen is telling me to do means nothing. You are feeling not 100%, but better than yesterday. Sometimes that's all we can ask for. So I am happy that you're at least making progress with how you are feeling. Do you think you'll have to take some time tomorrow off from work to kind of get to 100%, or are you gonna muscle through and see if you can get through today? Because I know you work with kiddos, and so sometimes, I mean, one is just depending on how you're feeling, if you even have the energy to keep up with them. That is, kids are dizzy. I have just two, and I can only imagine having to actually work with them, 30 plus of them at a time. I'm trying to see what flowers are down here. Oh, okay. I was trying to see what colors these were. Okay, so I missed the book. So in case you're like wondering why I've been looking at the colors, my flower storage is organized. Warm tones, cool tones, in the room that I'm currently in, my neutral tones. So that's how I know kind of whether or not I need to go into all three of the rooms or just, one of them. And then my main room is just my roses. Corgi, I also picked ACNH back up after 3 years. Yeah, this is my first time playing. I'd never played it. Today makes a week. So I started playing last Saturday. So today makes 8 days, I should say. And so I'm 8 days in. I've gone through many stages of emotions, from curiosity to excitement to frustration to confusion. I think I've finally gotten to the part of the program where I'm genuinely enjoying playing the game. Um, like enjoying unlocking things. I didn't need that. I don't even think I have any blue flowers on me. I think they're all green and purple. Oh, I do have a blue on me. I think I'm finally at the point in the game where I am enjoying it. I've been enjoying unlocking certain things. Um, each day I come in, kind of finding out which one of my villagers has moved in and just all of that, expanding my house. I don't think I am anywhere near. I missed the white flower. I see it. Attitude. I am nowhere near the part of the Animal Crossing program where I'll be. Oh, I need to be on the other side. Decorating. Just because from the way I understand it, it's not like DDV where every day I'm going in and ideally buying things from Scrooge, where it's more so. Yep, that was the only flower I missed, right? Yep. Where there's kind of a slow grind, a slow build up. So I keeping that in mind that I won't be decorating in the game anytime soon, but I am having fun kind of just cleaning up my island, again getting villagers settled in and doing all those things. So yeah, I'm excited. Corgi, you started over and you have been obsessed. Yeah, I feel like there has been a kind of general consensus. In case you guys hear, by the way, that is my boss baby, um, howling. Probably at her sister or at her father, one of the or both. It can honestly be both. Let me know how loud it is, and I will try to figure out how to make it more manageable. But it might just be clearer in my ear than it is for you guys. Hi Ruby, welcome in. How are you? How are you? I hope you weren't here long and I missed you. But hi, happy Sunday. Hello, hello, hello. What are you working on this fine Sunday? Um, Cress, I saw you said you have to power through, unfortunately. Well, I hope you're able to. I hope the kiddos aren't too rough on you. It's not too loud. Thank you, Cress. I know like headphones pick up things a lot louder. Okay, what floors do we need to go to? I'm actually gonna put a pin on clean out my pockets here. Here's what I want to do because I know I'm short on time today. And hey Shantae, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Okay, you hear them, but it's not too bad. Okay, thank you. Um, yeah, just that's the boss. She's the boss. So, you just popped in. Okay, good, and you're doing good. Well, good to hear it. Okay, I'm going to look for Remy the rat because I want to get my wrought iron from him. Is he in his restaurant? So I want to do that and I want to fix that storage room. So he's not there, he's not home. Where else does he hang out? I mean, I've seen him out and about in the wild, but I'm so used to when I open my map just seeing him in his house and his restaurant. Okay, let's see. Is he at Scrooge's? Is he shopping? I don't think I ever see anyone at Daisy's. He's shopping. Okay. All right. Cool. 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 Um. Oh, started accidentally talking to Woody. No, don't. Didn't mean to do that, sir. Didn't know you were standing there. Um. So let's go find him. So yeah, I want to get my wrought iron because I want to get that main room done, and I will show you guys what I am talking about. Is it just me or the sparkles? Or is that intentional where it leaves like crystals behind? I've never used the book glider, this new one since then. Um since getting it. So are those crystals on the ground intentional or just some sort of like glitch with the sparkles? Let me know. Um eyes are getting heavy, so if I go quiet, you'll know. I understand, Cross. That is in part why, even just for me, I'm keeping it short. I think like 2 hours probably. I have not been in Scrooge's in weeks because I am pretty sure I have everything new, which was such a relief to not have to like just add this to my list of things. It's always Scar. Um, Hopefully I won't be like you in the middle. So in case you're like, what is Crest talking about? I was no, she's talking to me, Corgi. So I was watching Topher stream and I was like, I think I did put up I was lurking. I don't remember or not, but the lurk was just to play ACA, ACNH. And so I was on the rocking chair and listening to Topher stream. Like to the point where I didn't even realize that I guess the stream had dropped and you guys came back again. Next thing I know, I'm knocked out. Stream is over. The only reason I think it dropped and came back because I see it show up in my watch later, and then there's like watch again, and then there's like another one. I don't know when I fell asleep. The phone was on the floor because I was watching on the phone, so it must have fallen out my hand. The phone was on the floor. The switch was on my lap. I don't know when I fell asleep. And I was like, well, I guess I was really tired. I am not someone who naps. All right, so two tech, all right, where's my nearest stove? Oh no, hold on. Rat, you come with me. But yeah, I fell asleep. I don't know when it happened, how it happened. I clearly was just that exhausted, which I gotta say I'm not surprised. So one of the updates that I got from my orthopedic, when I last saw them was that I have to be sleeping with my boot just to make sure because when we sleep, our feet kind of just naturally slack, and they want to make sure my foot heals in the right direction. So the boot will keep it in said direction. And I don't know if you've ever slept with a boot on, but it's not the greatest. So I think because it's not like I've been going to sleep at an obscene hour or anything like that. my nearest stove is down here without having to go in a building. And so I think I just didn't realize how exhausted I was. And not for nothing, Topher has a very relaxing voice. I don't know. And Kaywin was his guest yesterday. Kaywin also has a very cozy voice. And so, yeah, between the two of them, I think they just lulled me to sleep. Yeah, so that's what happened. I needed that nap really bad, Brandy. And I actually dozed off even later in that evening. We were watching a family movie and I fell asleep then too. What am I doing? What am I doing? Controls are hard. Okay, now we get out. I need to do this. There we go. Yay me. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Um, but yeah, so I think honestly, playing Topher and Kaylin, not my fault their voices are so relaxing. So really not my fault at all. But obviously though, I was exhausted. So all that to say, Cress, if the same happens to you, I won't hold it again. I won't hold it against you. I totally understand. Lulled to sleep by chaos. Something tells me when I fell asleep, it was after the chaos because I was awake for the chaos, unless there was more chaos after whenever it is I fell asleep. Um, but it doesn't even feel all that chaotic because you guys' voices are so relaxing. All right, now let's find Scar. Is he coming towards me? That'd be great. I saw him somewhere in the middle of my foliage. Should I just stand here and wait for him? I guess I'll meet him. Sir, I have food for you. Yeah, I've started redoing these because I want to just make sure I'm fully stocked on wrought iron. I don't know, what materials we're gonna get, obviously from Wishblossom Ranch. I don't know what kind of fencing we're gonna get, but I do foresee that I'm going to be using. I don't care about any of this dialogue. I do foresee that I'm going to be using a lot of the wrought iron fencing and the table and the chair in the glamorous sculpture. And so I just want to be prepared. So I started redoing his quest. I noticed that the wrought iron rewards have either been 6, 8, or 10, which is awesome. And so yeah, it's usually pretty quick. It took me longer to do this because I'm talking to you guys. So let's see how many is he giving me today. 6. Yeah, I make him hang out with me. I do the thing. I get it done. And so yeah, now we're gonna go inside. All right, let me let him go. Bye, let's hang out later. Also, I think Crush, you knew I'd been waiting for a very long time for Hey Hey. Excuse me, I need to. For Hey Hey to come to my shop. Ooh, okay, I have an itch in my throat, so I'm gonna mute myself. Okay. Ooh, I think we're okay. You haven't ever have an itch turn into a cough? Wow. Did not see that coming. I got some water, grabbed a lozenge. Ooh, but I'm sure it sounds weird now. Um, we'll be okay. We'll get through it. I was sick a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if this is residual, but we'll get through it. Brandy. Oh, go do your thing. Go call. Oh, an hour ago. So yes, yes. Please go check in, make sure everything's okay. We'll be here. Quiggy, Animal Crossing makes me sleepy. You know what? Well, that could have also been a factor. I think at the time, what was I doing? I think I was just moving trees. So that could have also been part of just, I mean, it's called a cozy game, so. But yes, I finally got Hey Hey. Ever since I found out that he's the only companion that can pick up stone, I have been wanting him to come to my recommended, and it finally happened. I'm so excited. Finally have him. Meanwhile, I've barely been playing, so I don't have him leveled up. But we'll get there because I want to do a stone and marble grind with him. So this is the room that I want to spend the next hour-ish doing over. So my previous, just a little backstory, my previous resource room wasn't really a resource room. It mostly was, but it was a room very similar to this. But then Wishblossom Ranch, not Wishblossom Ranch, Storybook Vale. Storybook Vale came out, and so I dumped all of its resources in a side room. So this one actually has all of my resources, and I'll walk through. Um, Basically, this is all the stuff that we pick up off the floor, regardless of the map. And back here is what I call like the shinies. So all of these shards and these kind of gold bars, the rod iron, etc. Let me drop this off here. There we go. While I'm over here. So that's what I have on this side. And this works for me. The previous iteration of the room was not organized like this. And so over here we have things that I basically get from mining and or digging. That's all that's over here. So that that those categories I'm struggling with that word. Oh, Brandy. Okay, everything's all good. Good, 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 good. Happy to hear it. I like to always make sure to check. I'm the same. If you give me a timeline and for whatever reason you're off the timeline, I need to know why. I would not be okay if I didn't know why. So I'm glad you're all good. Yeah, so this side is everything that I get from digging and or mining. And that separation works for me. It's still some getting used to, just because even though the last way I had it wasn't efficient, my brain kind of got used to the chaos. But this one essentially is the way that I want it to work. What's not working for me in this room is the size of this room, because I have chests that are already overflowing, and Wishblossom Ranch isn't even here yet. What is this thing? Oh, see, this is already full. This is a perfect example. Um, so what I actually want to do, instead of making it all one room, and the back room is my enchantments, so like potions, manuals. What I want to do is keep this same separation. However, I'm gonna add two side rooms, and I'm gonna put all of the things that I pick up off the floor and the shiny. So basically everything on the right in a right room, everything on the left in a left room, and that way I'll still be able to expand with those categories when Wishblossom Ranch comes out. But also the other thing that I dislike, I didn't really design this room, to be quite honest. So I got this staircase, immediately dropped it in this room, and I did make this little touch of magic rug. because I don't have that other red rug, so I wanted to kind of get this long rug back here. And I think that's as far as I got. And I thought at the time that I would have liked walking into my storage, but for the sake of saving time, for the sake of efficiency, I thought I would have liked being able to run in and start dropping things off. And I don't. I really don't. Um, I need a bit of a landing room. So like you see with my floor, my flower floor, flower floor, um, even my fish floor, right? Even though you see chest, it's not like right there. Crest, if you're listening, I don't want to hear anything about from you about hidden storage. I don't mind seeing it, but this it was too much for me. Or at least has become too much for me. So I kind of wanted to feel a little bit more like a little more integrated, very much like this floor. I really shouldn't be surprised. Grandma's always late. But no, it is good to check in because you never know, right? It could be, like you said, nothing and just grandma being grandma. But the last thing you want is if that wasn't the case and you weren't aware. So I totally don't blame you. So I want that floor to feel a little bit more like this floor. So this is my pantry floor. So this is the landing room where I come in, can drop stuff off that I'm not ready to sort yet. There's some functional storage here. These are all just berry salads. This then the fridge. And then I go into the rooms that have the things. So over here I have my fruits and veggies. Um, Over here I have my spices and herbs, and those rooms all have room to expand. And then in the back, I don't think I've ever shown this one on stream, is my dairy and such thing, my freezer, essentially. Um, but this room tells me exactly where I am, and I want to create something very similar. It's also functional, like I have a stove here on purpose if I need to do any quick cooking or whatever the case is. My flower floor is an example of that. My gem floor is like that, and so that's kind of what I want to create with this room. Um, Listen, Cress, yeah, your way's the best way for you. And so I went too far in terms of being pragmatic and utilitarian with this floor. Um, I want to do that sweet spot like I did the other ones. Like I said, I got the stairs and I got excited. I dropped it down and then I stopped designing after that part. So yeah, that's my plan for this room for the next hour. Okay, it's 5 o'clock on the dot. Great. So it took me about 15 minutes just to explain that. So that's what I'm going to do. Instead of this whole room being refined materials, I'm going to make these 3 rooms refined materials with this center one. I went back and forth whether or not it was going to be like a room, like a foyer, or like a long hallway. I kind of envisioned like what you would see walking into like a brownstone or a townhouse, and then with the doors on the side for you to go. I haven't decided which one's gonna be the one that I go with, but we're at least gonna start by making these other rooms. And I'll have to name these. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, so what do we pick up off the floor? What am I calling that? I don't know. Sticks in Chinese. I'll have to come up with a better name when my brain is firing on all cylinders. Um, oh, so thank you, Corgi. Yeah, so I love using all the different kinds of storage, the different kinds of chests and what's not. And so that second floor is really the the second floor captures my storage ethos, both functional and visually pleasing. And I did not do this I didn't do that for this floor. Well, even the back room, and I'll show you guys. And then so this one's for mining and digging. And then I'll figure out if I need to what I want to resize that one for. Come on, let me out. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is, I was just so excited to use the new stairs and the Beauty and the Beast stuff. That's not what I meant to do. I'm just gonna go ahead and I don't even know that I'm gonna keep these stairs. I do like the visual of this room, but I'm gonna make the door smaller just in case I decide to make it more of a hallway. And then we need to actually, not block this door. So everything over on this side is gonna go in this room. And everything on the other side is gonna go in the other room. And I'm gonna show you guys my back room, because even that one is both aesthetically pleasing and utilitarian. But like with this room, I think I was just overwhelmed and distracted by the stairs, and I didn't really give it the design intention that it deserved. So this room, for example, it's my potions room, my enchantments room, but I made it like a potions room because that's what's in here: potions, manuals, shiny gifts, and it's all in these. Because I don't have a ton of them, I didn't need large chests. The small storage size of these bookcases worked just fine for me. So it's everything that would be considered an enchantment. Hey, open. Or not. That's the wrong one. There we go. Alright, this last one isn't. Oh, there's something on the floor. How that happened? I didn't put that there, or did I? Maybe I did, so I'll just move it there. So that's what's in this room, this storage. So it still looks good. The storage is integrated into it. I try not to rely just on chests unless it's the items that I really, really hoard to the point where I need chests. This room does not allow me to have backflow in the way that I would like. Hmm. Okay, let me know if you guys hear me. I'll put microphones in the chat. It looks like my connection's good, so I don't know what that was about. Technology really is amazing till it's not. So yeah, just let me know if you hear me, if you see me. I just put a message in the chat just to make sure I even see that pop up. It's saying YouTube. Not today, YouTube. Not just when it's just when I get to my decorating. So yeah, let me know if you hear me. Let me know if you see me. I'm going to keep progressing. Thank you, Brandy. Okay, so this is my sticks and stones room. I do like the moody aesthetic of the other room, and I think I might do that in this room. Perfect. Hi, Al. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How are you? Happy Sunday. All right, I am going to keep the same kind of moody vibes in this room because what I think also, I want to make that main room a lot lighter and brighter. I want it to feel airier. I do love that moodiness, so I think I'm just gonna bring that over here. I think this was the wallpaper that I used. And I think that works for the sticks and shinies over here. Yeah, that feels like a good idea. All right, let's pick a door. So I don't necessarily have a story that I'm telling with this room, with any of these rooms, just vibes. I'm also wondering, okay, so it's my sticks and my shinies, but do I want to go more rustic or more elegant? Hmm, I don't know. Let's pick a door, and the Tiana door is one of my favorite doors, so we will pick that for the time being. And I'm good. I recently discovered your channel. I'm new to DDB and you're giving me a lot of inspo. Oh, thank you, Elle. Well, first of all, okay, wow, my throat's bothering me. Okay, first of all, welcome to the channel. I am glad you found me. And also welcome to DDB. I'm glad you found us. I'm glad you found the game. I've been playing for about a year and a half now. It is actually, I don't want this wallpaper. I'm sorry. It is one of my favorite games. It is one of my go-to hyper fixations. I absolutely love it. So I'm glad that you are now playing it, and I'm glad that I can be inspiration for you. So right now I am decorating slash organizing, getting ready for Wishblossom Ranch. Are you going to be playing the new DLCL, or are you giving yourself some time before getting into it? I also still have a poll running. It looks like 83% of you are getting it immediately. So I broke up the poll in case you guys missed it, in case you didn't see it, whether or not people are getting the DLC immediately, so within those first 2 weeks as an early adopter, eventually, or not at all. But no, DDV is one of my favorite games. I am so glad I found the game, but more than that, I'm actually really glad I found this community. I play a handful of other games as well. I've been in other kind of communities for other industries, other spaces, and this has been the one that really actually feels like a community. Like I get so much inspiration from the other people in these spaces. from the other creators. We have some here. Cozy Crest Plays is another amazing creator. Cozy Elfheim came in, if you're still here. She's another amazing creator. So you are definitely in the right space to find inspiration, but also community, and just to kind of hang out and chill. It, like I said, it really is one of the few. Okay, if I go with this floor, I can't go with this door, and I think I'm gonna keep the door more than I keep the floor. All right, so I'm glad that you found us. I hope you feel comfortable hanging out and binging the videos, catching up. You're gonna be an early adopter. Yes, love that for you. But yeah, it's a good time over here. We keep it chill, we keep it cozy, a little chaotic sometimes, but the best kind of cozy. Hello, Janice. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Yeah, I like this. I don't know. Yeah, I'm liking the moodiness. We'll brighten it up and liven it up in other ways, I think. Nope, nope, nope. Give me back my floor. But yes, I'm happy to have you. So, and I'm glad you chose to add me to your roster of DDB creators as well. And that's the only movie option we have at the moment. All right, let's get some windows in here. Hello, Janice. How are you? Welcome in. Happy Sunday. What are you working on today, dearest? I am decorating slash organizing? Question mark? Okay, question. This window and this door, I feel like they're not compatible. I might actually just use the Tiana windows with the Tiana door. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, let's just do that. But yeah, it seems like the vast majority of people are going to be early adopters, so getting it within those first 2 weeks, which is exciting. I know I will be getting it on at least one of my systems because I want to get in there and play and get the things. I know for a lot of people it's the characters. For me, it's the things. I want the things that the characters are going to be giving me. I don't need too many windows in this room because I do need to leave room, and I might adjust spacing and what's not. But for now, I just want to get my things down. And then we'll kind of tweak and repeat as we go. I'm also trying to see if I can get 2 rooms done in 45 minutes. So ambitious much? I mean, whatever we don't finish here, I'll finish off screen, obviously. Well, maybe not because Animal Crossing is also calling my name. So there's that. Gotta run. So just okay, he's home. Wonderful. It was great hanging out with you, Brandy. Go be with the family. I will see you the next time I'm streaming. Have an amazing rest of your evening and an amazing start to your week. Hey Melinda, how are you? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. How are you today? What are you working on, Melinda? The community is really what sold it for me. I've only started playing a month ago and I'm obsessed. Same. I mean, the game in itself, I was already sold. I'm looking for my black table. Unless they're all out there. Oh, here we go. But I started watching a few like YouTube videos, and I'm not someone who's like that big on YouTube and like watching YouTube videos in general. Like I like to figure things out on my own. But I just found myself so captivated by the community members in this space. Like I would actually be in streams and wanting to like talk to the other people in the streams, and then I joined different discords, and it really is the community that makes it feel like almost like a group game. I sometimes forget that, yeah, I don't know these people in real life. These are actual strangers on the internet. Not to make it creepy, but like, because something about it just feels so homey and cozy. So I totally understand that. Hey Riley, how are you? Happy day, happy Sunday. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. What are you working on today, Riley? And how are you doing? Um, you are playing ACNH, Melinda. Yep. I was playing it right before I started streaming. I might be playing it right after I'm streaming. If I'm not playing it after streaming, okay, sidebar. I already feel better about this room. Let me run out to the other room because I see the room to grow. In case you're wondering, what are we doing over here? I am not in love with this room, so instead of having everything live in this room, I'm moving everything on this side to that room and everything on this side to that room. I just added those two rooms. Um, and just knowing that I'm gonna have room to grow already has me excited because of how many tables I just had to put down. Let me see, because this one took up what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 tables. And I think I put down more than 12 tables. You are also revamping your storage rooms. Yep, so I'm revamping this room. But yes, Melinda, ACNH, it has had a hold on me for the past week. First time Animal Crossing player here. And I gotta say, actually, I think I can pick these things up now. I am going to do this a little bit at a time, just so I don't end up with a bunch of chests that I gotta check. So why did I do that? ACNH is why I don't know how to use buttons right now. Coming back to these controls, it has had a hold on me for the past 8 days now. So, are you doing a brand new island, Melissa? Melissa, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Melinda, is it a brand new island? Is it an island that you restarted? Is it an additional island? What is it for you? Right now most of my items are just shoved in some daisy wardrobes until new rooms are built. I don't blame you, Riley. That's a thing. That is, you are not alone. Um, I did all of my storage rooms over, including this one, but this one needed to be redone because I for the past month using it, it hasn't been efficient for me. Hi, Carice. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. No worries. Thank you for just saying hi and for liking. I'm happy to just have you say hi. Melinda, yes, it is an addiction. I'm not even. I was doubtful at first. You can ask Kaywin. You can ask Flash. I was doubting. I was questioning y'all's sanity. I didn't get it. I was like, there's nothing cozy about this. Yeah, let me just start with these. Um, I get it now. Oh, you know what we need in this room? Light. I felt like I walked into a dark closet. I wanted moody, but that's not the kind of moodiness I was going for. I love ECNH. I started a year ago. It's my first cozy game. It's my hyperfixation for the past year. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you, Al. I really, really appreciate that. So that's the other thing. This DDV community has also become my ACNH community. They have allowed me to safely judge the game, to ask questions, helped with resources. Um, and so I don't even feel like I need to go out and find another community because we're all in the ACNH boat together. So thank you for that offer. It's been 8 days. I definitely can see now. By day 6, I started to understand why it's a hyperfixation. Right now, so my daughter's been playing it for the past 2 years, but it's a cartridge. When we bought it for her, we just bought the cartridge. So we can't play at the same time. One of us has to have the cartridge. And when she's playing, I am like watching the time, like, when's her bedtime? I need my game back. That I'm like, I don't like sharing. Do I need to buy this again eventually? It's so bad. Um, the same island. Okay, 2 fish away from finishing your museum. Oh yay! I've actually started really enjoying finding fossils and getting them, what is that, assessed, and completing them. And I can't wait to see like a full exhibit on my island. Are folks gonna get the deluxe version or the basic? So Corgi, I am going to get whatever Sven is in. So whatever Sven is in. I'm gonna assume that's the deluxe. I think I want to just put one of this here, or do I want this on the sidewalls? Hmm. Okay, we're gonna actually do side walls. I might need to change my time of day. Okay, so this is when my spacing needs to actually be um done with some intentionality. Okay, okay, that's even. So I think that's the deluxe. Um, because one for the moonstones, right? It's like buying a seasonal bundle. But I want the house and I want Sven. So that's my plan. Actually, I guess let me update the poll since about 81% of folks are going to be getting it as an early adopter, but also comes with some bonuses. If I'd done that, it would have been a headache trying to find the right chest. I went through that, Riley. I went through putting every single chest in my backpack, in my inventory, I should say, and then laying them out in their right rooms and running around and figuring out what was what. That was fun. It was a great time. Yeah, no, Caitlin will tell you guys Tom Nook, and that actually, full disclosure. So the amazing Tiger Lily, some of you may know her. She's been my ACNH fairy godmother. And so she gave me some monies, she gave me some bells. And so being able to pay off my home and actually upgrade my home to upgrade my storage, that is also why I have less of an attitude in this game. Because Tom Nook and I, we were gonna tussle. That raccoon, and I still don't have it for him. We don't call him Nook the Crook for nothing. I get it. I get it. He's an acquired taste. Um, I'll go to bed much. No, seriously, I will be looking at the time because like she has timers and what's not. She knows her routine, and I'm like, I wonder if I can get away with telling her she needs to get ready now. But it's fine because then I play my other games. Kaywin, no need to apologize for lurking. Oh, the dream snap spiral. Oh, yeah, I whipped something together real quick so that I would not have to go back and think about it again. But no need to apologize, Kaywin. I know you're here in spirit. I'm going for the deluxe. I need Sven. Yeah, whatever Sven is in, that's what I'm getting. So yep, that's the deluxe. Um, I still well, just added some more mushrooms to the front. Now I'm gonna get butterflies to it. So that's your dream snap. I'm sure it's gonna look gorgeous, whatever you come up with. Corgi, $50 is a lot for a DLC. So I had to ask myself some really tough questions and make some really tough choices. um, and I guess it's relative, I guess. Right? Because on the one hand, it's like, oh, it's just fun, it's just the game. But it's also, can you put a price on joy? However, okay, so I was hoping she was gonna be here. She's not here. But I will say it anyway. Also, full disclosure, I have to give an huge, and I already thanked her privately, and I also have a community post on my feed if you guys want to check it out. But I'm gonna put my controller down to do this. I have to give a huge shout out to Ash, aka the Cozy Rocky, another amazing creator in this space. But she went behind my back and found my throne and actually funded my Wishblossom Ranch. So I had it on my throne because I didn't know whether or not I was going to get it. But I've also never publicly shared my throne. Not really. So, but Ash made it possible for me to get it. So I completely understand Corgi. If not for Ash, I probably would have been in the meet eventually camp. Because, and I was talking about this at the top of stream. I know DDV probably times it right before the holidays on purpose, right? This is spending season, but on the other side of that, there are other priorities that come up with spending season. And then life is lifing and just all the things. And so, as I said, I already thanked her privately. And I'm gonna share the community post. My love language is words of affirmation, and so I I did write her a note, and if you guys can go and like, I was hoping she'd be in stream, but obviously she's not. If you want to just kind of go and embarrass her on the post, I will drop that here. But I get it. I completely get it. She actually did this during stream when I streamed last Sunday. However, because I don't have throne notifications turned on, I did not find out until after stream. And I was a puddle of emotions for like 3 hours because I just couldn't fathom that level of kindness and generosity. So yeah, if you guys can just go, I just dropped the link to the post. Go and embarrass her with hearts and paw prints and things. So I get it. I totally get it. Okay, let me catch up and me look at the screen and pick up my controller. Um Nope, I saw that. K-Win's working on her. Yeah, I don't know where Tom Nick came from, but you know what? I might keep calling him that. But the horses, Corgi. Okay, Corgi, I have a question for you because when we're talking, because I do know that cost. I actually can add more windows. Because it won't interfere with the things on the table. The table? The table. Wow, what words are hard. Um, Corgi, are you someone who buys moonstones? One of the ways that I kind of look at it is, okay, if you were gonna buy a seasonal moonstone bundle, for example, this is that because you're getting an outfit, you're getting a house, and you're getting spent. But I do know that there are people who never. Is this even now? Am I? This feels off. But if you're someone who never buys moonstones, um, why does this feel off? Never would buy moonstones. I might need to change my wallpaper just so I can see what's happening on the wall. Okay, medium, large, large, medium. Okay, got it. No, so one of these is off on the side. Is it you? Okay, hold on. We're gonna solve this mystery, guys. If you are not someone who would have bought moonstones anyway, um, and that's just not your jam, I could see why now you have some hesitation. But if you are not opposed to, okay, now it looks like the other wall. If you were not opposed to buying moonstone bundles, I look at this as a Moonstone bundle purchase. I don't plan on buying a seasonal Moonstone bundle because this is going to be that for me. I hope that makes sense. I was talking and trying to do this at the same time. So, yeah, the words were off. And also, do you love these characters? I feel like these characters are super nostalgic. They went into the vault for these characters. But if you're like, I don't care about these characters, or if the binds don't speak to you, I said earlier in stream, I know of two creators who've publicly said that they're not getting the DLC. So you wouldn't be alone. Um, Brandy, who was in stream earlier, she's not getting it right now either. So you're not alone, and that's okay. Tom Nook is Tanuki, American spelling Tanuki, which is raccoon. Oh, that's what it means. Okay. I didn't even, I just thought it was a name they picked for the namesake. Okay, now I might go down a rabbit hole looking up all the other names of the characters. I just think of it this way. It's a lot, no doubt about it. But if I'm going to be sad, I don't have the things that come with the deluxe later on. I'm just going to have to splurge. Yep. And that's the thing, right? I can't tell you how much you want to spend on the thing that's going to make you happy, like what that number is for you. Um, because you also don't want, yeah, the game made me happy, but now I'm also sad that I spent this money. Like, where is that? that bar for you? What are your priorities? I am someone who, again, I've bought moonstone bundles in the past, so this to me is like buying another moonstone bundle. Ash is amazing. She needs to be protected at all costs. National treasure. Love her down. I don't typically buy moonstones, maybe once or twice this year. So yeah, Corgi, if you feel like this one's worth it, maybe it's your once or twice. Maybe it's your second time. I don't know. If you feel like you love it enough. If I had to do it all over again, like let's say this came out the same time as Storybook Vale, without having seen it yet, I think I'd get this one over Storybook Vale. Right? Just because they didn't give us the pathing and the fencing and all the things of Storybook Vale. Yeah, we got some good furniture. Okay, let me get out of this room. Make sure it saves. It's still dark as heck in here. You know what? When I get my chest in here, okay. So I'm gonna start putting these. I'm gonna put my shinies in the back. Um, excuse me. I would have chosen this one over Storybook Vale because I'm also in this game for the decorating, and it's coming with these blueprints and these modular kits, and assuming it comes with the pathing and the fencing and all of that as well. I feel like that's worth what I am in the game for. So I think that's also another way to assess the value. Da, 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 da. Um, when you buy an expansion, you're really buying moonstones. Yep. Mm-hmm. DDB economy. And you get a whole new world with it compared to the seasonal moonstone. Okay, exactly. So if we're looking at in terms of the DDB economy, right, it is a steal because you're getting. Where are my large brown chests? Also, why haven't I favored them? And I still didn't favorite them. Okay, let's do that. These are the ones that I picked up, but I'm also just going to put some extra on. Do I need to make more? It looks like I'm going to need to make more at some point. In the meantime, because this is just going to drive me crazy, I've also petitioned for us to be able to make black chest with the black passion lily flowers, as well as purple chest and pink chest. I don't understand why we can't make those, because we have flowers those colors. Yeah, I'm gonna pick that one up just at least for the sake of keeping this even. Of course, the one that I pick up is the one with things in it. Okay. All right, let's see what's in these chests. Storybook Vale Karen is gorgeous, but if I had to kind of like put a number on what I got from the things, A Rift in Time gave us the ancient machines. Um, Wishblossom Ranch is giving us horses, modular kits, and just again all these new mechanisms. Storybook Vale just gave us beauty and storytelling. Like that's, I don't want to say that's just what it is. Like not to minimize it, but again, if I had to put like if I had to quantify it, it's probably the least valuable of the three, if that makes sense. Um, I think it's gorgeous, and thankfully I didn't have to make these kind of tough choices a year ago. That makes sense to me. I would rather support the blessed seeds and supply something more. I feel that, Corgi, because again, like if I could have sent her money back to her, I would have. Receiving is my love language is giving, not receiving, if that makes sense. Um, so I totally understand what you're saying. Crass. Yeah, you might be onto something. Too late, Corgi. Sorry. What if I got you a gift card and since you don't get you couldn't say that is correct. That is correct. Crest, we can talk later. uh, they can still jip us. And we won't know. But here's the thing, Kaywin. I know that. So even but the way I look at it is even if we look at and everyone please chime in, right? Okay, I'm going based solely based on the showcase. But even I want to make sure these are all on my. Oh yeah, it did have more than 4 chests because some of them needed to be doubled up. Even if we just get the biomes but not the pathing like they did with Storybook Vale, and we just get a little bit of recolored, so I need to pick up that first one, recolored foliage and things like that. So all of these have, so this one, okay, so these two and that one. Okay, I'm gonna delete them for now. And I just realized I actually need to move all my tables forward so that I can put my signs. Even if we just get what they told us for sure we're gonna get, the modular kits, that's huge. Like the way I think the ancient machines are. Hopefully if they do the blueprints well and it's not blueprints like what Eric was giving us, that's a big deal. So to me, that's why I'm already counting it as more, for lack of a better word, utility than we got with Storybook Vale. Because they gave us foliage, but it's all like clusters that we can't even use things independently. Um, it's stunning. So for a decorator like myself, I have zero complaints. But and it gave us great story. But in terms of like the utilization of certain items, that's all. But I'm basing it strictly on what we saw in the showcase. They could totally have over hyped up the modular kits and it's not as useful or as great as we thought it would be or as we hoped it would be. That is totally a possibility, and I'm gonna have a whole attitude if that's the case. um, I just want to make sure I space this out. Okay, so the table should be this distance. Let me delete that so I can measure out the distance for this one. Don't mind me just having a full-blown conversation with myself. Okay, there we go. I just need to make sure I got these aligned. Okay. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'm really excited for the possibility of the build kits. Um, that seems like it's going to be a game changer, especially when I think about decorating. I will put the signs afterwards and just make sure, just because I can't touch them ahead of time. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be finishing this off stream. All good, all good. We got the bones done, and then you guys will see the picture made. Okay, yeah, I might have to do this like this and actually eliminate this. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay. We're gonna have to do a little bit of, I feel like this works itself out in the end. Just gotta get there. Walk with me, guys. We're in this together. Okay. I struggle whenever it's time to do a corner. So if I leave these here, like not a corner, but like a wraparound room. If I can't do a wraparound room though, I have a plan B. Is this touching the wall or not? It wasn't. Oh, but this does this. So why doesn't this do the same thing? But what's going on? Oh, I know why. Okay. All right. We'll get there. We'll get there in the end. I'm excited for the build kits as well because to me it's something that we can decorate with that might be a great alternative to premium shop houses, or yeah, I think that's what this wraparound ended up working out with it. I may not necessarily wrap that way, but we're gonna follow where it's going. So especially for, now I like to decorate with buildings, right? Obviously they take up, a good chunk of space, and then they're a source of inspiration, they're a starting point. And so a lot of times though, you can't always get the premium shop house. You don't have the moonstones, or if it's the house that's in a bundle, for example. I think this will still allow us to have buildings that take up a good amount of decorating space without relying just on premium shop houses. So, oh, look at that. I'm out of tables. That's fine. I just wanted to make sure this was even. Let me just steal one from back here. I know I'll have tables again once I empty the other room. So I'm excited for the possibility of creating whole environments with these build kits if I don't necessarily have a premium shop house that fits. No, no, this is off. Where did we go wrong? Guys? Hold on. I need to, this is here. Okay. Okay. This is here. This is going all the way to the end, but this is not going all the way to that end. All right, we're gonna get there. Yeah, that other room's not getting done. But I will show you guys my progress. I may, I don't know for sure yet. Okay, is that what I did over here? It's not. Yeah, we're not doing a wraparound. I'm gonna just have to let that dream go. Yep, and that's okay. I just want to make sure this all, yeah, so we're just gonna boop, boop. So not doing a wraparound means I will do a center aisle, and I'm totally okay with that. That might be why I've never done wraparounds. At least not with this table size. Yeah, because let me just look. If I have these two sides identical, yep, I end up with this wonderful little gap here. So, okay, that is all good. I'm just gonna delete that now that I have that spacing. Cool, 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 cool. But yeah, the build kits I think would be a great way to create full building environments. Now I end up with a gap here. I have an attitude. So then I might as well just go all the way to the end. Yep. So this is my thought process. This is what happens in my brain when I'm decorating in private, in case you were ever wondering how a build comes to be. It comes to be with a lot of talking to myself. Okay. You'll be happy to know, ladies, that I'm doing a storage room for my food cellar right now, and I'm happy day. Okay. A lot of you may not know this. Cress is an incredible decorator. She, like, no, it is shocking. I'm so glad I was sitting down. She's an incredible decorator, an incredible storyteller when it comes to her decorating specifically. Organization, not her strength. And I give her a hard time. It is all out of love. I give her a hard time because it's just hilarious to give her a hard time. But Cress has become known. Cress lore is that she likes to hide her storage, and in all seriousness, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that as long as your storage works for you. Like, then by all means, do you, boo boo. But I like to give her a hard time because she likes to hide her storage, even though it's a storage room. She doesn't want to see her chest. And so that is why this is such a monumentous moment. She is not hiding chest. Oh my gosh. Like that is a celebration. I cannot wait to see it. Are you going for a theme? I really wanted tables in the back, guys. All right, I'm gonna have to like do some razzle dazzle. So in the meantime, all right, let's find the center. I don't think I will need, so I'm gonna start here. Is this the size of another table? No. All right, I want to start here. Okay. Are you doing a particular theme, like a restaurant theme, princess theme? What are the vibes? I know you said it's a cellar. Are you going like cottage core, rustic, or what are we thinking? The cellar is where you'd expect to see barrels and chests, so it makes sense. And there's the catch. It fits her story. I'll take it though. A win's a win. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go grab two more of the tables from out here. Um, okay, and then that way I will just, this center, mind you, I have no idea what they're actually giving us in, what's this place called? Wishblossom Ranch. So I don't know if we'll get like bars of like gold and things like what we have here. But if so, it'll live with these guys. All right. Listen, there's a theme, but it makes sense. It makes sense. And I love that for you. All right, ironing that. Okay, so these two are next to each other. So I'm just gonna leave them over here. And then I'll take my display bars from the other room once I'm done. At least these bars will be in place by the time the stream ends. No, I love a theme, and I think that's part of why this main room was my wrought iron. How many ink? Did I really have three chests of ingots? Oh, all those stoves that that I uncrafted. What is happening here? Um, I think that is in large part what was bothering me about this main room. Well, the former main room, I should say. Um, I had no story to really kind of grab me every time I walked into the room. So I just felt like I was walking into, I think what every storage room makes you feel like chess, just walking into the crafts. I don't feel that way, but that room made me feel that way. And I didn't like that. Did I have tables just go invisible or am I going crazy? Let me save my game real quick. Z, hello, hello, how are you? Okay, Z, so I saw that you were streaming, I think last night slash this morning, and it was DDV, and I thought it was a fever dream. But then when I went into the stream to say hi and say, oh my gosh, you're streaming DDV, because Z, another amazing creator, she plays DDV, she plays Dinkum as well. I think Stardew Valley, correct me if I'm wrong. But when I went in to say hi, I must have gone in as the stream was ending. Like, so next thing I know, I was looking at the starting screen. I was like, oh my gosh, I had just missed you. Let me leave this room. I think my table's went invisible and it's throwing me off. Hi Z, how are you? What are you working on? Oh, it's Monday for you already, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna leave the building altogether. Let's see here. Make sure I didn't miss anything else. Okay, now I'm all caught up. Wonderful. So I am hoping, I think I started to say the sentence and then I got derailed by my chest and tables. I am hoping to be able to stream, if not tomorrow night, Tuesday night, or like afternoon, evening. Only because I cannot stream on Wednesday. I won't be available to stream on Wednesday. So I'll, be hanging out in other streams. Okay, they did go invisible. Okay, I think I went too moody in this room, guys. I don't know. When I start seeing the resources in here, maybe I'll feel differently, but I think I went too moody. Okay. All right. Let me get. Let me put these gold bars away first. Okay, I need to switch the gold with the bronze and the copper, but at least I knew exactly where to go. I already feel better about the fact that this works because I knew exactly where to go. Lori, hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. How are you? How are you feeling? What are you working on? Right, let me put my display things out. Yay, Kaylin, has everyone, by the way, done their dream snap? I know, okay, when you're in dream snap spiraling, has everyone else gotten theirs done? I did mine. I can show you guys exactly where I stood before we wrap up. Um, I stood in an existing build that satisfied all the tags. I did not have it in me to do too much. Hold on, nobody tell new. I did not make a new build for it. No does not love recycled builds. But I did not have it in me to come up with anything new and exciting and creative because the alternative was that it simply wouldn't get done. And then my gold bar. Y'all see the inconsistency with these footprints? Like these, cute. And then, cute. And then this guy comes in. What's happening? So I'll lay out more ingots or maybe something like decorative, something that you make with the ingots over here. All right, let's go get those other chests. All right, Melinda. Okay, let me start. Hold on. Cress, you haven't started. Riley, probably do it on Tuesday. Yep, I felt that. Um, no worries, Z. I'm always behind on somebody's stream. So, hi. How are you? Melinda, you did it on your main account. Oh, you have more than one account. Okay. Oh, you guys are like I know people who got 2, 3, 4 accounts, and I don't know how you guys do it. You guys are soldiers. I'm doing well, Z. How are you? I haven't played in 2 days. I have 9 quests left to finish. Just having issues with my real life headspace makes it hard to play. I'll be okay though. I hope you're well. I completely understand, Lori. Sometimes these games are a distraction, but sometimes when life starts lifing a little too hard, even your favorite distractions can't do what you would normally want it to do. So even just you stopping by, I completely totally understand. I appreciate your presence. Why are buttons so hard? And I will keep you in my thoughts, and I hope you start to feel more like yourself. Um, I was saying earlier, part of why I started streaming later than I had originally hoped to. I wanted to start an early stream so I could stream longer, but I needed to get in the right headspace as well. So I totally understand that sentiment. All right, let's get our sticks, guys. Um, so yeah, take a break, and then when you actually are like feeling it and you come back, you can actually enjoy it. So we have 6 chests of sticks, and then obviously this one as well. Um, mm, 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 mm. What will Corgi love? Oh, she'll love your dream snack. I was like, what will Corgi love? What did I miss? All right, so I think I'm going to, guys. Okay, I'm going to stop second guessing myself because I see how moody it can be in my head. Are these chests backwards over here? No, they're facing the right way. All right, so we had 6 chests with sticks. All right. 1, 2. I think I only have 6 of these actually in my pocket, but we'll double check. Oh, that's wrong. No, I understood what you meant, Melinda. Oh, I hate when that happens. Oh my gosh. Just talking and typing at the same time. It's like, no, I need to get this sentence out. Okay, my dark road. Okay, I need to switch these because I will get that wrong. So it's basically going in the reverse order that I needed to go in. Got it. You know what? I can actually remember that. I won't see the dark wood in that corner. Actually will remember because the tropical wood is gonna go here. So actually that is not the worst thing in the world. Um yeah, life is just it's just a season of life. I think ultimately and things will work out. Just sometimes it is what it is, you know? But thank you for your kind words. Let's get these sticks. And then while I'm here, let me get these sticks and this chest. Okay. I am gonna have to finish the rest on stream because I gave myself a sort of hard stop, if you will. But I will absolutely show you guys the final results, and I will also let you know if I am able to either stream tomorrow or Tuesday. I already knew I wasn't going to be able to stream the DLC drop just because I'm not available on. Okay, good. On Wednesday. So that's just kind of how that goes. But I'm kind of also okay with that because that means I can kind of get into it, see other people stream it and play it, explore it on my own, because it's not like I do gameplay or anything like that when I'm streaming, so that the next time we gather, hold up, there we go, sticks. So the next time we gather, we can jump into exploring the realms or doing some sort of decorating or showcase of new items, literally just getting into the pretty things. I am here for the pretty things, and that is what we will do together the next time we gather. Okay. I didn't get this entire room done, but we got the sticks and the shinies in the stick and shiny room. That's not all that's going in this room, but that's the part that really mattered. Um, see, playing Animal Crossing it has me just, I don't know buttons. I don't know how to do anything. Okay, so these are my shinies. If I'm lucky, they give us more, or shiny like products. So I'm gonna bring in. So the plan is, just so you guys know. And before you guys leave, before we end, check your sugar balance, please. You can check. You accumulate sugar points, just for hanging out here in stream. There are things you can redeem with them. I have to do a better job at reminding you guys, just so you know we build a habit together. So you can use exclamation point sugar, to see how many points, essentially, for lack of a better word, that you've accumulated, how many sugar cubes you've accumulated during chats, that you can redeem for fun things throughout the stream. So yeah, the plan is we're going to, let me clear this so I know that I'm done with them, and so I can get my tables back and my signpost. So this room is, these are the only 3 chests missing from this room. Again, these are all things that I pick up off the floor, and then I will do this room off stream as well, but at least now I'll know like my layout. I'll probably have them mirrored, even if the aesthetic isn't mirrored. And these are all my mining and digging items. So yeah, I'll do some off stream for my regular stream tomorrow and or Tuesday. We can finish it together, or we can even do this main room together, because this will be a fully decorated designed room. It's not going to be a storage room. It's going to be my landing room, so I know kind of what I'm walking into. Crash, just for y'all even come up with a story. So I'm looking forward to that. All right, so let's see how we doing with the sugar cubes. Yeah, exclamation point sugar. Let's see how everyone's doing. Corgi 510, Crest 860. You're shooting for 1K. I also updated my grand redemptions. So if we do this, you'll actually be able to see all the redemptions. And my hope is, Crest, I might have to like pick your brain. Because I think I have everything set up on the back end, but I think I'm missing something. I'm not sure. Um, oh, what did we convince Corgi of? What did I miss it? What did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss? We convinced Corgi of something? Oh, into Dream Snaps. Yes. I spent a good year of my time playing, not doing Dream Snaps. So, um, so this is what you can exchange them for. Um, and then there's the kind of the larger ones. So Crest, you're aiming for 1,000, you said? Okay. Mr. The Dream Snobs. Melinda, you have 220 sugar cubes. K win 340. Do I need 100 of the rainbow rose vases? Maybe. Riley, I won't judge you. I buy things in bulk as well when I go see the duck. So I don't blame you at all. I what did I do? Okay. All right. So yeah, next time we meet, this will all be at the very least. This will be emptied out. These two rooms will be done. Um, I'm glad with the progress, but more so glad that we hung out together. Thank you to all the old and new friends for hanging out with me, spending this Sunday with me. Let's me go ahead and switch to this. No, actually, I'm gonna stay here because my chat wasn't working on my just chatting screen, and that kind of defeats the purpose. But no, thank you guys for spending your Sunday with me. Like I said, old and new friends. Al, welcome to the DDV community. Welcome to this space. Thank you for making me part of your DDV experience. I hope you enjoy it here. I know we have 3 more sleeps. There's a lot of excitement for Wishblossom Ranch, but I also know a lot of us are wrapped up in Animal Crossing, and that's okay too. But hopefully I can see you guys tomorrow, Tuesday. Fingers crossed. I will keep you guys posted. Thank you to all the amazing creators who hung out with me here today. Hopefully you saw their links when they came in. We had Kwin, who streams on Twitch, Cozy Elfheim, Cozy Crest Plays, and Z. What is your full handle, Z? Z's Whimsy Realm. They are both creators here on YouTube. I feel like I missed someone. Did I miss someone, guys? If I did, charge it to my head, not my heart. But yes, thank you, you guys, for spending your Sunday evening with me. I wanted it to be, just kind of cozy, chill, a low bar. So yeah, hopefully I see you guys tomorrow, Tuesday. If not, I'll definitely see you guys in someone's stream on Wednesday. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Oh, and please, 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 don't go yet. I'm gonna put the link in the chat one more time. Please make sure you go and show Ash all the love on. I'm gonna put the post back here again. Because I feel like if nothing else. I can do that. So hold on, I lost my chat. All right. Okay. Did I really lose my chat? No, seriously. So yes, please just go show her hearts and paw prints, show her all the love. Have an amazing rest of your Sunday evening, an amazing start to your week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.